Hey friends, Mark Holmes here with my buddy Cowboy Joe Boo, and as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Joe Boo Sports Report. Because without you guys, well, I'd just be going around talking to myself. Now, on this Mother's Day, I want to wish all of you mothers out there a happy Mother's Day, and everybody, be sure to take care of Mama. And for those of you who have lost your mother, you're my thoughts and my prayers, and I'm sorry for your loss. I'm up here right now at probably one of my favorite spots in the world. It's on the Blue Ridge Mountains here on top of Afton Mountain. And it's just something about this place. Now, I've been blessed enough to have gone all over the world, but this spot right here, it's just amazing when the sun comes up over the valley here. Coming up here and seeing the stars at night, you can almost see the Milky Way galaxy. But that's not what I'm here to talk about, of course. Talking about the rookie mini camp. Today is the last days for the rookies. Oops, there goes Joe Boo. Today's the last day for the rookies mini camp, and then starting tomorrow, the veterans will be there. And I kind of like what the team has been doing, with all of the stuff that these rookies have done to finally get on a team in the NFL. They're trying to bring them along slowly to get them used to the way the Cowboys are going to do things. Now, I got to tell you, I'm old, as you guys know. I've seen a lot of football, and I've seen the Dallas Cowboys almost throughout their whole history. And I feel good about the place that they're at, the way they're handling business and things like that. And a lot of times, when things happen, they may seem negative at the time, but in the long run, when you look back at those moments, they were actually a positive thing. And what I'm talking about is, maybe some of you guys will remember Dez Bryant's rookie year. Dez Bryant came through with, a whole lot of promise and everything else. And when he got to training camp, he got a lot of flack because he didn't want to carry Roy Williams gear from practice. He went out, had to go out to dinner where they, basically will order, $2,000 bottles of wine and, eat like pigs and take food home for everybody else, and ended up with like, what, a $30,000 or $40,000 dinner bill. It's that rookie hazing. And you guys know what I'm talking about. When you were a freshman, in school, the seniors, gave it to you. If you went to college and joined a fraternity, you got hazed there. Well, this is nothing new. I mean, every team does it. I mean, you've seen pictures of guys that have been taped to the goalpost and stuff like that. But that moment with Dez, and he caught a lot of flack from a lot of veterans and everything else, I think that moment set into motion change for the Dallas Cowboys. And that change is, instead of, the good old hazing and everything else, they are a team that welcomes the rookies right off the bat and lets them know, hey, we're here to do a job. And I think that pays dividends to make a guy feel comfortable, so that way he can focus in on playing football and not going through the whole shock and everything else and all the misabuse and having to pay this outlandish dinner bill and everything else. I truly feel like that this Dallas Cowboy team is a team. And you see the way the rookies performed last year. For us to get to where we want to be, we need the same kind of an impact from this year's rookie class. And I think the team and the guys around there, guys like Jason Witten that know that their time is running short. Their goal is they want to make sure they get that ring. You look at guys that are so driven to want to succeed, guys that are fighting for each other. When you see Dak and Zeke in the locker room, playing and cutting up, that's not fake, man. That's real friendship, man. That's your buddies. That's where it's us against the world, as opposed to this side of the locker room versus that side of the locker room. I just feel great about where that team is. So that's my thoughts today as I sit up here. Let me give you guys another look at the Shenandoah Valley right here. And like I said, this is truly where you almost feel like you're close to heaven. In the summertime, the sun comes up over here. In the wintertime, it kind of comes up over here between those peaks. So this is kind of like where I come to just meditate, relax, just think, and just get away from the world. So don't forget to check out my website, www.cowboyjobu, COWBOYJOBU.com. And we're going to be doing all kinds of stuff on there as I get better at learning how to use it, and we'll be updating and stuff like that. And we're going to start having a fan picture section in there as soon as I can figure out how to do that. So it's not just about Jobu, it's about all of us together. So guys, make sure, guys and girls, make sure you take care of mama. I'm Mark Holmes. Jobu's kind of falling out, and thank you guys for watching.